Me and my girl were the last hippies in the world. I left Hoboken in '67 in a beat-up VW bus. Broke down in San Francisco when I hadn't moved around too much. Tie-dye my shirt, patch my jeans, keep my bong in the fridge. Once a year you'll find me naked in the middle of the Golden Gate Bridge, living on crunchy granola, boycotting Coca-Cola, love beads round my neck. Straight people are a bummer, but they give me spare change in the summer. Me and my girl were the last hippies in the world. Now my brother is a corporate lawyer, and he makes lots of money. He buys himself a tank of nitrous oxide and laughs till his nose gets runny. I took a lot of things that blew my mind down in People's Park. Sometimes I forget where I am and my eyes sort of glow in the dark. I'm an old hippie geezer. I got 1,000 tabs of acid in my freezer. I ain't cut my hair since '62. Got a record by the Jefferson Airplane. Parents, but I can't remember their name. Me and my girl were the last hippies in the world. Oh, me and my girl were the last hippies, not confusing yippies. We're gonna take a trippy, but not in Mississippi. We're the last hippies in the world. She took a dollar bill from her wallet. She picked up a ballpoint pen. She wrote down the words, "I love you," next to the picture of George Washington. She took the dollar bill to the grocery store. She bought herself a chocolate cake. She gave the dollar bill to the grocery man, and she went back home to wait. The grocery store man gave the dollar bill to a fat guy from Baton Rouge. He spent the bill at the hardware store on a box of flat-top screws. The hardware store gave the dollar bill to a customer named Clive, who, by the way, is the son of one of the original Dave Clark Five. He spent the bill at the laundromat. This table's going to be huge. It's going to be trouble for me to get through this whole show. They gave the bill. He took the bill to the laundromat. They gave it to a lady named Fran. Fran's youngest son stole the bill from her purse and went to see Top Gun again. The movie theater guy spent the dollar bill on a subway ride uptown. 5 minutes later, the bill was in the pocket of a gambling man named Brown. Now Brown blew the bill in a poker game. He was fishing for an inside straight. The bill went home with a man named Jones, who was sitting on a pair of eights. Jones took the bill to the savings bank. The teller's name was Dan. Dan gave the bill to, oh my God, Rabbi Finkelman. I'm with you all the time, I can hear you loud and clear. Give a tug along the line, you know I will be there. Anyway, the rabbi spent the bill on a ham and cheese to go. They gave the bill to a guy named Phil, who gave it to his best friend Joe. Now Joe had planned to spend it on some flowers for his bride. He was mugged by a junkie named Doug in the parking lot outside. Doug's old lady spent the bill on a couple of cans of beer. She eventually becomes a very important poet, but that don't matter here. The liquor store guy put the dollar bill in his register, but then Doug the junkie said stick him up, and the bill was his again. He gave the bill to a girl named Jill, who gave it to a lady named Flo. She gave the bill to a real short guy whose name I do not know. He gave the bill to another short guy, who gave it to a guy named Jake. Jake took the bill to the barn grill and bought himself a sirloin steak. Well, later that day, I happened to say, think I'll stop by the bar and grill. The barman counted out my change and he handed me the dollar bill. Well, I ran to the phone and I dialed up her number as fast as my fingers could do. I said, baby, I just got your message, and baby, I love you too. I'm with you all the time, I can hear you loud and clear. Give a tug along the line and you know I will be there. Oh, honey, you don't need no dime, you don't need no subway fare. Give a tug along the line and you know I will be there. I'm with you every middle of late last night, I was sitting on a curb. I didn't know what street sweeper came to stay by. He was bouncing every step. It seemed strange how cold he felt. So I asked him why he sweat. He said, it's my job to be cleaning up this mess, and that's enough reason to go home. It's my job, and without it I'd be less than what I expect to be. I got an uncle, he owns a bank, he's a self-made millionaire. Never had anyone to love, never had no one to care. He always seemed kind of sad to me, so I asked him why that was, and he told me it's because in my contract there's this clause that says it's my job to be worried half to death, and that's the thing people respect in me. It's my job, and without it I'd be less than what I expect to be. Now I've been lazy all my life, writing songs and sleeping late. Any manual labor I've done purely by mistake, but a street sweepers can smile, and I've no right to be upset. But sometimes I still forget till the lights go down and the stage is set, and that song hits home, and I feel that sweat. It's my job to be different from the rest, and that's the thing respecting me. It's my job, and without it I'd be less than what I expect